a pretty good perspective of American life. Do you travel across the States in your work?
Yeah, quite a bit.
What's happening in America? And I mean in the milieu that you must be in, and with the young people that you must see. What's going on? Because I don't understand it.
It's really very simple. Really very simple. If you can detach yourself and look at it objectively, it's very, very simple. What you have is millions and millions of bright, mature kids who are very anxious to get involved in things, but are frustrated by the fact that they're not really taken seriously. And so you have all kinds of frustrations built up. I'm talking about a particular age group, kids from 18 to 21. These are the people that I always hone in on when I think of what's happening in America. And these kids are not only energetic and mature and bright, as I've said, but they have one thing that people who are older don't really have, because they lose it. They have idealism. And I don't think they're taking advantage of it in America. I don't think the power structure is taking advantage of it. So you have millions of frustrated kids going around, and some of them are so frustrated that they say, well, I'm going to detach myself completely, get involved with drugs, have absolutely nothing to do with what's happening. And you have the others who are frustrated but take their feelings out in demonstrations and riots and things like that. I think America will eventually have to come down to the point where they say these people are valuable, they are able to make a contribution. Let's use them to their best.
What do you think your responsibility as a performer and as someone who can exploit as much as they want to the communications media is?
I'm not sure yet. I'm just beginning to realize that I do have a responsibility, but I'm not really sure whether it's a responsibility to myself, to the people my age, or to my country, or to just human beings as a whole. I'm very strong on the point of the drug thing. I don't think people should get involved in it. It's a cop-out. They're not running towards something, they're running away from something, and I think it's much easier to solve, or try and solve the problems, because when they finally get back down again, they'll still be there unless something's done about them.
Yeah, but you know, it was you that said you went to college not because you wanted to, not for yourself, but because other people wanted you to do that.
Right? How does that relate to that?
It relates to it because these kids, at least, are doing what they want to do. These cop-outs, these dropouts, at least are acting independently, and you may not approve of their behavior, but they're taking some kind of a stand.
Yeah, but
And
people in insane asylums also are doing what they want to do. You know, unfortunately, they don't have the choice. They don't have the mental capacity to make the choice. They're doing what they want to do. I just don't think that they're really going to be happy doing it. Okay, I may be right or I may be wrong, but I've met enough people, and I've found that the people who are really dropping out are the most unhappy people.
when you're up there singing, are you talking to them, or are your songs really an expression of your involvement?
My songs are mostly expressions of myself. I'm trying very, very hard to communicate with people on a very personal level. Whether I succeed or not depends on the individual in the audience and how well I'm doing and how advanced I've gotten. I haven't reached the point that I want to reach. I'm trying to, eventually, what I'd like to do is, in any performance, make it a kind of experience, rather than just some guy getting up and singing 11 songs and doing some snappy patter in between and playing his guitar. I'd like people to be affected deeply. I'm not sure that I have the capacity or have enough to give to affect them deeply, but this is what I'd like to do.